Another quick update on the Mustang. We had it out at the body shop, and the body shop's talked me into going ahead and doing the full paint and finishing it. So because we're doing that, we're gonna alter the wheel wells a little bit so we can put a bigger tire under it, because we're anticipating needing to do that. We fixed a couple of little things on it. One thing, we had this whole corner was down a little low. Didn't realize it till we had it all welded in. Kind of a rookie mistake. We should have measured from the drip rail down to the floor, found a good spot to measure from, and we was off a little bit. So if we're gonna do the finish paint, we wanted to get that corrected, so that's all done. You can kind of see the first guy that did the body work just loaded the Bondo on it, just kept putting the Bondo on it, trying to straighten it. My new guy that does all my body work typically, he just started blocking on the shell. He's got the doors and fenders and hood and all that stuff's done now. And he just started blocking on the shell this week, and I went and got it to be able to work on it this weekend and fix a couple things that we wanted to do. One of the things we're going to do is the wheel wells. We want to use a little bigger tire under it. We're going to cut these rocker panels down here at the bottom, and we're going to move that forward. We had plenty of clearance in the back, but we didn't have enough clearance in the front. I want to be able to put a bigger tire under it. The tire that we had under our High Country Special is what we're going to try to use under this, which was a 28 10.5 15, where this car, really the biggest tire you can put under it is a 26 by 9.5 15. So we're going to alter the wheel wells so that we can get a little bit bigger tire under it. We're going to roll the lip on it, actually cut the lip off and weld a bead in there so it's nice, smooth. Don't have just the lip beat up underneath it where it can collect dirt and all that. So when all that's done, it ought to look pretty good. I'm gonna let Tony do that out at the body shop. But we brought it in here to fit these other tires, and he's already cut the other quarter on the driver's side. And I don't know whether you can see it over here, but he moved this forward about a 1/2 inch. So when he's done with that, that's why we wanted to put the bigger tires on it, and then we're gonna take it back to him tomorrow, and in a couple of weeks he should have it all done. The only problem is figuring out what color we want to paint it. So we'll get that figured out, and here in a few weeks we should have it back painted, and it'll be ready for final assembly. So we're looking forward to really getting it done and running it this summer, drag racing, having some fun with it. So there was one other question that several people had asked on the door jambs, and because this was a coupe, it had a slot cut in this door jamb here so that the back window, quarter window, could roll up and down because it protrudes up out of there. When we converted it to a fastback, we just cut a strip about a 1/4 inch wider on each side and slid it down in there, and then welded it from the front side here and welded it up solid, and then ground the weld down and fiberglassed it, and it looks just like the fastback does now. And all the rest of the interior bracing and everything is all the stuff out of the fastback, so it should be pretty self-explanatory for anybody trying to do the conversion. So if anybody's got a question, they can email us. We'll be glad to help them if we can.